The first problem was waking up in bed. It had been a beautiful morning while he waited in line for the bus. Will was expecting to take a very short nap before getting back to work. But he would also have to call them. That was the deal. Family is family, and we don't get to choose them, do we? That was his thought as he put his knapsack on the floor, closed his eyes, and let the articulated city bus rock him gently into sleep in his seat. So, why was he in a bed? The bed was gently rocking as he woke up and looked around. It was the type that folded out of the wall, a blanket and pillows were included, and it was curtained off from the rest of the train. It seemed to be very old-fashioned and stylish. His knapsack was at his feet. Ha, okay, he thought. This must be a joke. There was someone playing a joke on him right now. Will checked in his pockets. Nothing. Not a single ticket. Panic felt like acid pouring down his throat. He sat up, looked around, and checked his watch. Broken, or the battery was dead, he could not hear a thing. And there was something else that he could not hear. No passengers. He opened the curtain and jumped out of bed. A train. All of the other seats were empty. And they were beautiful. There was not even a discarded pillow or blanket for him to see, only the wonderfully designed and cushioned seats that looked as if they belonged on a spaceship. Where was that woman with the child who kept trying to get her mother to give her a cookie? What about the passenger in front of him who wanted to talk about his vacation plans with a woman who just wanted to reach her stop? And that girl he saw a few seats up who smiled at him as he walked past. All gone. And the train was still moving. It was really moving fast. It felt as if it was set to break a record. Will had a thought at that moment. Shinkansen. That was the bullet train, the ones he read about in Japan that could travel great distances in record time. Not that he wanted to think about it now, but he was very impressed by it. It was something that he would have to enjoy one day. Maybe he was enjoying it now. Stupid. This could only be a dream. He still had his knapsack. The cell phone was still there. Will looked at it very carefully. No bars. Battery was at 8%. And where was his charger? The other pockets in the knapsack were empty. The panic returned. No wallet, bus pass, ticket or passengers to ask what the hell was going on. Will looked around, both up and down the car. One of the interesting things about the train was that he could look straight up into the next set of cabins through the passageway. There were no doors between the sections and the curtains were all open. Not a soul. As he walked up from his section, Will thought that he was at least 7 cars back from the conductor's booth. He looked out the window for the first time. Night. How long had he been asleep? Still in a dream, he thought. It had to be.